D-Lo 404 Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Marlo's Corner, Trey X, and the whole block fam. Please go subscribe to Marlo's Corner and Marlo's Corner 2. Alright. So, since Jermall Charlo beat Dennis Hogan last Saturday, the talk has commenced about Charlo and Demetrius Andrade fighting again. Okay, so we went down this road for years, and then recently, a few months back, where one day it was Charlo saying he wants Andrade, he'll go to the zone for the fight, and then Eddie Hearn and Andrade basically saying that, okay, we're willing to do that for, you know, Charlo to come over for a one-fight deal, and then Charlo saying that Demetrius Andrade was nobody, not worth fighting. Even his trainer came out and said that they're not really trying to pursue the Charlo fight. I mean, the Andrade fight, I'm sorry if I got that mixed up. They're not trying to pursue the Andrade fight. So now we're back to Charlo saying he wants to fight with Andrade. Basically saying that he wants that fight, and if he can't get that fight, he'll go up to 168 to fight David Benavidez. And I kind of talked about this a little bit on my post-fight video for Charlo and Hogan. But this time, Andrade has come back out and said, you know, Eddie's already stated that, you know, we can do the deal. If you really want to make the fight, you're your own boss, make the phone call. Of course, Charlo himself isn't going to be the one making the phone call, but he has people who do work, you know, work and make things happen for him behind the scenes. And I'm pretty sure that if Charlo pressed, and should his people see fit to explore that option, that they can make the fight happen. I'm of the belief that if these fighters really want to make the fight happen, they should be the one pushing their people to make the fight happen. Otherwise, they shouldn't be talking about fighting these people that they know that there are barriers in the way for them fighting. Okay? I say that about Bud Crawford. I say that about the guys who stand opposite Bud Crawford, who mention him from time to time. I say that about a lot of these fighters who mention other fighters' names, and then they start to make excuses about why the fight can't be made when they knew that before they mentioned the person's name. My hope is that this deal can get done. This is a fight I've been looking forward to since the guys were down at 154. I wanted to see Andrade versus both Charlos. I wanted to see Andrade versus Laura. I wanted to see the Charlos versus Laura, even though at one point Laura and one of the Charlo brothers shared a trainer. But, you know, those are good fights for boxing. Those are fights that, in my opinion, you can't just say emphatically that one guy just wins the fight and that's just the way it is and it's going to play that way out on paper. You're talking about some very good boxers who have the ability to win any fight they're in. So I definitely don't just give any guy head and shoulders advantage over the other guy. These are fights I'm looking forward to, hoping to see get made at some point in the future. But right now, the Andrade and Jermall Charlo fight seems to be the one that's closest to being made. I want to see that fight. I hope these guys can come together and make this fight happen. And if they're not going to be able to do it, or they think that it's impossible for them to do it, I really do want these guys to stop talking about each other and put pressure on other guys who they really have plans on fighting. That's all I got to say on this subject. D-Lo 404 Boxing. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.